Well, good afternoon, EIS. Good afternoon, Mr. Daglish. And shall we try once again, good afternoon, world. Although judging by the number of views that we've had on our last couple assemblies, I'm fairly certain the world's not joining in on us.
What were the numbers?
I think we had 17, it's getting up there.
17 viewers.
17 views, I know, it's pretty spectacular, but...
Are you sure it's not missing 9 zeros?
Yeah, it could be. Maybe it was 17 million.
Yeah, that's more realistic. What was I thinking?
Mr. Daglish, you will notice that I brought out some of our old friends.
They
had been missing the assemblies, and they came and asked if they could come and join. So I brought them up, and we'll introduce them and have them come out a little bit later when we do the house points.
Great idea. We hadn't forgotten about the guys, but they were just sort of hibernating in the trophy cabinets, weren't they?
Keeping safe from COVID, but they just had enough. Mr. Marsh, we need to come out. We need to see the kids again. So I brought them out.
Job done.
Mr. Daglish, I think we had some announcements to talk to people about playground.
Yeah. I mean, we mentioned it a little bit on, shall we say, yesterday morning. So I talk like that as well. This is live. I should look at that.
Yeah.
We've talked to people, but it still hasn't solved the problem because we lost our last ping pong ball. Now, the thing is, we have got another 4 back in action off Mr. Skulls, but I'm thinking if there are things missing, if they're not accounted for, we can't go back into the building. And if that means having to finish our play times 10 minutes earlier while we tidy up the yard and get everything back together, then we might have to. Who knows? Who knows? We're going to have to make sure we work as a team, Mr. Marsh, and take care of our kit.
And that goes for, even the Key Stage 2 kids. I know that maybe sometimes you're not the last ones out there, but you still need to make sure that you're helping to keep everything tidy. We have a few absolute superstars that are there every morning with Mr. Marsh, and we're out and helping Mr. Roshan, Mr. Daglish, and they're helping us clean up the yard every morning. But I think if we did it all together, it would be a much simpler job. Everything would be much more taken care of. And
you can't. No one person can do this. I watched Mr. Marsh out there on Thursday morning by himself, picking up these hoops, and I thought, you know what? I can see why he's out there doing that. There was loads of stuff flying around, so I jumped out. We helped to try to muck in together. There's 2 people can't do that. We need lots of people around us, okay, just to help out. Makes work easier, Mr. Marsh, when you work with numbers like that.
It absolutely does. And again, it is everybody's equipment as well. So we need to take care of each other, take care of each other's equipment as well.
Yeah.
But there are people, Mr. Daglish, that I know that have been taking care of others and have been doing a fantastic job. And I have a lovely pile here. And we're going to start, I think, with Miss Anna in PE, speaking of playing and playground and things. This is my very first one from your neck of the woods. Way down in early years. Miss Anna has just been absolutely impressed to pieces with this young lady, saying that she is very responsible, always does her exercises correctly and with passion. Not just precision, but passion. So really well done. And this goes to Anna in early years.
Yes, Anna.
Anna, good job.
Well done, Miss Lopez. Excellent.
Now, I know that it's going to seem like Mr. Marsh paid off some specialists again, but that I promise you that's not the case. But year 6, impressing a few people this week.
Mr. Marsh, this always happens around payday.
It does.
Now, you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to think, there's a rabbit away here. What's going on, man? Come on.
It does seem to happen that way, doesn't it? But I'll let you read into that what you will. So this one comes from Miss Katya in music. This person remembers words to the songs easily, follows the tune, and sings with confidence, and is always involved and follows class rules. So really well done. And he's like this in class as well, Mr. Daglish. Shining star. This goes to Ginu for music.
Ginu, good man. House captain as well, yeah?
Yes, he is. Genu,
Good man.
this year is coming into his own, I think.
Yes, yeah, looks that way.
So to speak. And another one from year 6 from Miss Sonia in art. And I have to say, it is a fantastic piece of art, although he's taken it home, so I can't show you. But he had the best smiley face on this one you've ever seen.
Ah, I'll have to say that. Yeah.
So he has made a magnificent Aztec eagle warrior. And I know you saw those today.
They were impressive.
They were good. So great job, Hayun. So good job, Hayun. Well done, well done.
Excellent.
And we will go to the class teachers now. In year 6, for making a great start to year 6, has been a friendly and engaged in the class and is a great addition. Our brand new student, this goes to Amalia. So well done, Amalia.
Yeah. And Amalia has joined the Tigers. Is that correct, Mr. Morris?
Joined the Tigers, and a brand new student just settling in. She's making friends, finding. It's been fantastic to see.
Actually, Mr. Marsh, while you talk about that, and just while it's in my cranium, Alvina has just joined my class in year 2 as well, and she's had a good start, and she looks like she's settling well. She's also joined the Tigers. Okay, so shout out to Alvina just while you mentioned it. Thank you.
And we will have to see. The house captains were very, very clear about keeping those house points secret, even from each other. So, Mr. Daglish, you are the only person that knows the house points right now.
Oh, I tell you what, Mr. Marsh, this is the strange result, and if it's anything like what I'm looking at now, it's going to be a very exciting year. Definitely the most exciting.
Well, from Miss Peoples, keeping this going, has a fantastic attitude in class towards his learning, always bubbly, always hardworking, and always positive. So great job. And this goes up to Jaden. So well done, Jaden. Fantastic.
Good man, Jaden. Well done. Good lad.
And in year 4, has worked very hard, particularly in maths, has been a great role model to his peers. So really well done. This goes to Eugen.
Ojana!
Well done, well done, well done.
Good man. Good man.
And from year 3, I am sure Mr. Utting will give this to you tomorrow. At this moment, I don't have one from him, so I can't read it to you in assembly, but I'm sure that Mr. Utting will read it to you in person tomorrow in class. So, Mr. Daglish, we drop down to you.
Wait a minute. I've got Mr. Utting's.
Oh, there you go.
I've got Mr. Utting's. How could I forget this? So apologies for that. It's in my little pile here. So this person, for always giving 100% effort, despite sometimes finding work a challenge. An example to all for his resilience and perseverance. And this goes to none other than Drill Sergeant Victor Minko, aka Super Soldier.
Well,
He is back on the premises and he is ready to rock. This guy is amazing.
good job. Well done, you three.
Well done, Victor Minko. Right, my guy, year 2, because of his very good English and science work this week, also his handwriting is much better, much improved, but his tessellation in maths was the highlight. This guy, we did tessellation, Mr. Marsh. I think this guy could be an architect or some type of rocket engineer, I think, when he gets older. And I've said he's great. And this goes to, so we've heard from Big Vic. This one's from Little Vic. Yes, it's Victor from year 2. And I even drew, I don't know, it's too bright, man. Oh, a little rocket.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I'm no Miss Holly, but yeah, there's my little rocket, because I think he could be an engineer, this guy, when he gets older. So well done, Victor. He's had a great week, actually. A very good week. He's doing very well. Right, year 1. Beautiful coloured pen yet again. It always dazzles my eyeballs, Mr. Marsh. This one isn't pink. It's an orange, a bright orange colour that, well, I'm going to show you soon. But anyway, let's not talk about Miss Nutland's beautiful pens. Let's talk about the star of the week from year 1. And it's because she is beginning to try hard to do her work by herself. So it sounds like she's becoming an independent learner, which we all want from our youngsters in the school. So well done, Manuela. Manuela. And just if your eyeballs can handle this, look at that.
That is.
I mean, that's an autumn Halloweeny, pumpkiny, luminous, orangey sort of look.
I'll have to start picking out my colorful pens.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, I mean, and by the way, I've got Miss Holly's in my hand, and I'm just getting tired of seeing this artwork now. It's, I think, you know, I think what she's doing is she's spending a couple of hours on a night, you know, perfecting this and then handing it and pretending she's just wrote it, you know. Yeah, I can see right through her tactics, I think, Miss Holly's. Right, so this is very simple, but very important. Early years, Miss Holly. This goes to a person who was learning to use an inside voice. That is massively important. You can't be screaming on all the time. So it's worth winning the Star of the Week for, because that can change everything from now on. People can concentrate, this person can concentrate, and this person is Yuhan.
Oh.
Congratulations, Yuhan. Well done, you. And just to, because she's mentioned inside voice, of course, Miss Holly designed an absolutely phenomenal. Can you see the little laughing, the little singing head?
Singing, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. When I looked at that, I thought somebody was singing, but I just couldn't hear them because it was so realistic. But on close inspection, it was just an ink drawing. Simply phenomenal. Right, sir, where we're at now, what's next?
It is time for the house points and to introduce our old friends. They have been missing us greatly.
The big guys, the back.
So, Mr. Daglish, they are all ready to hear the house points for this week. I know the students are excited.
Yes, yes, I think they will be. And as I say, it's very unpredictable now. So let's start off with, I'm going to say this. Third and fourth are very close, and just ahead of them slightly is second. It's not much difference between second, third, and fourth again. But again, the first pole position, the guys in number one spot, they've pulled away. They've doubled at least second position's tally mark this week. So we live in interesting times for more than one reason. But let's have a look at this. Right. Okay. So this week's total with 31, which is okay. It's around about an average score, maybe slightly less, but it's not bad. And this goes to my team. That is the Wolves. 31 for the little doggy, vicious doggies, Wolves. Okay, wild things. So, okay, well done, Wolves. Well done to every single Wolf who added to that. Now he's gone up for some dog food. Now let's check the next one. And this one with only 4 extra, with a grand total of 35 this week. It's the Eagles. The Eagles, who blasted everybody out the water. 3rd position, which was a surprise. Maybe this guy's got a broken wing. Maybe he needs fixing. Yeah. Unlucky Eddie the Eagle.
We'll try and he's a happy
fly away, Eddie, and let's see who's next.
Still very proud of his Eagles.
So yeah, no, they've still got a good grand total. We'll come to that. Let's have a look at its 2nd position with 43 points. Okay, only 8 more than 2nd.
There is a very excited tiger and bear sitting here, wondering nervously who's 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, I mean, this is phenomenal stuff. So 43 in 2nd place. It is the big cats, the Tigers, Tigger and the gang. So 43 points to the Tigers. So well done for hitting 2nd spot.
Well done, well done.
Which, of course,
means that there is a very, very happy bear right now.
So these guys were 4th last week, and now they're 1st this week. And how crazy is this ride that we're on? So with 88 points, it is the Bears, the guys who love honey and stealing picnics and ruining people's camping trips.
Well done.
Yeah. So amazing. 88. What a turnaround. And of course, those points do change the totals now.
But a lot of hard work will do, right?
Absolutely.
4th place to last week to the 1st this week. phenomenal.
Yeah, they must have been pouring the magic potion directly into the top of the head. I've seen that. I've seen that happen in the past. It's beautiful to see. So that's changed all the grand totals. So here are the grand totals, which are actually working out to be quite tight, which makes it a good competition, as we were saying earlier. In fourth position with a grand total of 120, which isn't bad for this time of the year, it is the Wolves. Ow!
It's so exciting.
120 points. Okay, so as you'll see, it's tight in there, so you're not out the race. It's all to play for. And in third place, with only 9 extra, this is what I mean, it's 129 points for the Tigers. Arrgh. The Tigers, 129. And with a mere 5 points more in second place, it is the Bears.
Good job.
So the Bears are in second place. And with only 20 points more than second place, it leaves the Eagles. They stay on top. Well, they're newer top. No, were they last week? They were last week. They're still this week. But the gap is closed.
Not by much.
Not by much. The gap is closing, sir. 154 points for the Eagles. So great competition. Great competition.
Well done, everybody. You're doing fantastic. There are 4 very happy mascots here that are all excited, doing phenomenal work. So good job, everybody.
Well done, guys. Well done. And I think maybe Mr. Marsh, a Halloween art competition could be on the cards to, let's see if we can really rock and roll. Let's do some rock and roll and see what happens to the points, yeah?
Any announcements there, Mr. Daglish?
Not from me, thanks, Mr. Marsh. That's enough. We'll see the children in person if we can, if we need to, yeah? But well done, everybody. I'm proud of everybody. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Well, then on behalf of myself and, of course, our fearless leader, Mr. Daglish, we wish you all a very happy golden time and enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye, everyone.